Bad round from Miranda as he looked amateurish on that swing and a miss. Where's that fire from Edison Miranda? Better light it up soon.
Let's keep him cool. All I want you to do is when you're along the ropes, you're settling down, along the ropes, make sure you have your hands up, okay, and move your feet, you understand? Okay, or straight arm. Do not stop there, okay? You're seeing everything, ain't you? Keep the jab working. Now, keep feinting him and beating him to the punch. And remember, when you put the combinations together, don't hesitate, and then use your exits or smaller step up in him. Give him some combinations, step up in him strong and balanced.
Steve, the double dilemma from Miranda, his offense has not flowed at all. And then he just leaves himself so exposed. Well, double whammy. And
yeah, I agree 100%, Nick, but what makes it worse is if he's going to get backed up. Then he has no shot at all.
Absolutely. Ward right down the middle, splits gloves. Miranda right in front. Now trying to put something together. There's a sense of desperation and maybe resignation could start sinking in. You'd never believe it with Edison Miranda, but he hasn't had an answer this fight.
Stop! I got you. Stop. Andre.
Ward
Stop.
shooting.
Stop.
Firing when he wants. Boxing, controlling action. Miranda just waiting.
Nick, Miranda's just not throwing. Now, Ward's in the pocket. I mean,
he's out of it. He just looks out of it to me, Steve. From the third round on. That said, he's a tremendous puncher.
Well, Ward has been very elusive. He's using a lot of different methods not to be in range, not to get hit by the right hand. Sometimes he's stepping back, other times he's stepping inside where it's actually safer.
Yeah, look at the fresh opportunities he creates right there. With the uppercut. Angles, and then he comes up punching. Miranda getting blitzed. Body shot. Ward just picking him off. Miranda.
Well, and if he's been reduced to trying to land one lucky right hand, it's worth noting that Andre Ward, among his strengths, is his focus. He's just not likely to get sloppy and do something stupid in round 9 or 10 to give Miranda a chance.
Very much agreed, Steve. Now Miranda walking forward but not firing. He's got the right hand cocked, but he really can't. He either tried to land there or a little right cross.
That was a perfect example of Ward stepping in as opposed to away from the right hand.
I think Miranda's trying to shorten up that right hand and land, but he's not closing distance intelligently at all. Ward to the body. Flurry before the bell. Show him the Machismo, but nothing more. Man, Steve, that's an empty gun we're looking at. You better reload now.
Andre Ward showing a lot of diversity all of a sudden in his attack. A left uppercut, first time we saw that punch. And again, using different methods of defense, sliding away. He has been absolutely brilliant defensively. I know Miranda's not punching much, but ever since that second round, Ward has been virtually untouched. And here's the end of the round with Miranda square and on the ropes. Ward says, thank you very much. I'll accept the invitation. Nothing else Miranda can do but make it a macho thing.
We got combinations, not one punch.
Well, that's it, Steve. He's got to start punching. He's got to start punching and then hope he could land something on a very evasive, skilled boxer who's not afraid to stand with him in the pocket and slug at times. But he's just got so many more dimensions, Andre Ward, that's showing more and more as the rounds dial on.
But maybe the most important dimension he showed was the ability to overcome a little bit of adversity, because he was cut early, he had a rocky second round, and now he's in total control.
Good point. Ward slips away from the ropes. Miranda trying to get on the jab now. But look, even when he has Ward on the ropes, he lets him off. Steve, there's no offensive game plan here from Edison Miranda. And Ward has been masterful.
Stop! 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 Right. Right. Thank you.
Miranda high with the jab, very little on it. And a nice counter shot from Miranda. He's buzzed punching a few rounds.
Again, look at Ward staying inside. He knows it's safe in there. He can't get hit by the big right hand.
And he's landing, too. Miranda's power is smothered. And Ward asserts himself physically again. Wow. Buries a body shot. And it's Miranda getting driven back into the neutral corner. And it's Ward looking like the more physical guy.
Right.
And Nick, it's this simple. The bully's getting bullied.
That's it. Steve, I can't say I was totally expecting more. I was definitely hoping for more from Edison Miranda in terms of being more competitive. Where he hasn't been reduced to, I've got to hit a home run. Ward using the ring. He's going to try to run Miranda into a shot here. He did with the uppercut 2 rounds ago. Inside a minute to go to the halfway mark. Will it go 12? Miranda, the guy with the guts who take me out on the Shield personality and demeanor, we'll see. He's got to get into this fight. Right hand landed from Miranda.
And right back, Ward, right back.
Now Ward swelling a little bit, it looks, left eye. He gets hit with a right again from Miranda. So a wake-up call as Miranda cuts loose.
How much more of that does Miranda have? He's going to need more. First 2 good right hands. He's landed in, what, 4 rounds?
Absolutely. Boy, but look at, he's swollen a little bit, too. Cheekbone, above the left eye. Those right hands have landed from Andre Ward.
And this is where the crowd comes into play. Maybe Ward needs a little boost, and he's getting it from the crowd.
Now he just muscled Miranda. End of 6. And hope you're enjoying this from Oakland, California. A 12-round super middleweight fight. We're at Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Our ShoBox Saturday night special main event. Very vocal fight crowd here. Watching hometown hero Andre Ward have it mostly his way. How do you have it, Steve?
59-55 for Ward. I've given Miranda only the second round.
I have it the same way.
When you end the thing, do not lose sight of him. You understand? With your head turning away and stuff. You hear me? Don't lose sight of him.
Action from round 6. You see Ward getting low. And he's going to fire that left hand. That's a beautiful shot, taking advantage of the fact that Miranda was low as well. But Andre Ward, Nick pointed it out, that left eye is definitely swollen.
And as you've said, Steve, Stitch Duran in the corner, the right guy to be there for Andre Ward.
How valuable is a good cut man? I think we've seen it in this fight.
You don't want to cheap out in that department, do you?
No. No, we got sprayed by sweat there as Miranda threw that big right hand.
All right, Miranda's got to rev it up.
Is he revitalized? He looks it right now, but can he maintain it?
Look, he's got to know he's hopelessly behind. He had his moments there, landing those right hands in the 6th round. Ward's got to take that momentum away. If he could blunt that momentum right now, Miranda's back in a fix. But Steve, what should Miranda start doing?
For starters, well, of course, but for starters, it would be, it's imperative that he come forward. It's hard because Ward is using a lot of lateral movement, but he's got to come forward, and he has a better chance of landing the right hand if he starts with the jab.
Well, you know, when he was in against punchers, I mean, Arthur Abraham took so many of his shots late in the woods and then came back and nailed him big time. Kelly Pavlik elected to slug with him and got hit a lot. Ward's fighting a better fight than any of those opponents, I feel.
What Miranda needs to do.
Nice switch and the left hand lands. That transition from Ward, I'm so impressed how that flow happens. He shortens that distance and he's right there with the left. Oh, Miranda, neutral corner, is getting ripped by uppercuts, and there's a blatant butt in front of the referee. Let's listen. Well, let him go.
See, when Ward falls in to get inside where it's safer, that's when Miranda's got to fire the right hand. So maybe if you can feint to draw Ward in and shorten up that right hand, he might have a chance to land.
Ward has done a good job fighting, backing up. He's